people of the internet, and welcome back to Fire Emblem for the Gameboy Advance. So without further ado, let's carry on. A small altar lies on the outskirts of Bulgar. This ancient temple, sacred to the people of Sake, has long been known for its powerful bond to the world of spirits. Before starting their journey, our travelers come here to pray for their well-being. At this altar, Lynn's hand is directed to a grand inheritance. Ooh. Let's see what's going to happen. Right here, right now. In Chapter 2, Sword of Spirits. Rage, hold a moment, and allow me a short detour. There is a sacred sword enshrined in the altar east of here. The people of Sake go there to pray for safety at the onset of a long journey. Oh, how quaint. The teachings of L9 have the most followers in Liga. It is nice to see that, here at least, the ancient customs are still observed. Old man, stay where you are and hold your tongue. Threaten me as you will, but I'm not giving up the Manikati. Manikati is a sacred blade under divine protection. It cannot be removed from its place of rest. You're a fool, old man. What good's a sword if you don't use it? Use it in combat. Sacrilege. Sacrilege? I am glass. The gods fear my name. My swordplay is peerless. And if I want this sword, then this sword I shall have. Now, get out of my way. Ooh. Oh dear. This is it. It's more magnificent than I'd imagined. This sword was made for a swordsman of my skill. What's this? I can't draw the sword from its scabbard. The spirits of the blade have judged you. You have been found wanting. They have rejected you. What? Listen, you senile little fool. If you value your own life, you get on out of my sight. Curses, miserable spirits. I care nothing for you. I'll tear this altar down stone by stone. I beg your pardon, milady. Are you headed east for the altar? Yes, we are indeed. And then you must hurry and help the priest there. I saw a band of local ruffians head in there not long ago. They seemed intent on stealing the altar's sacred sword. The Manikati? They're gonna steal it? I cannot allow this to happen. You look like a virtuous group. See guys, I told you I would mess up words now and then. But here let's try that again. You look like a virtuous group. Please help him. Lindis, what are you planning? If you hope to get the priest's aid, you'll need to prepare. You're right. Say, Rage, there are some homes to the south of us. Perhaps we should go there and question the residents. Okay, there we go, guys. Terrible voice acting aside. Let's get on with this chapter of the game. Shall I take the lead? Alright. Tell me what you'd like me to do, Rage. Okay, so what we have to go do is we have to go and visit the... No. We have to go visit the houses. There we go. Let's go and see what the people have to say. Say, aren't you... Oh, you're gonna help the priest? Well, perhaps you could benefit from something I saw earlier. The bandits may have the main entrance guarded. However, the altar walls is cracked and in poor repair. You might be able to create another entrance by hitting that section with your weapons. We're all counting on you. Yeah, I'm probably not going to voice the encounters that we see in the houses. I might do it from time to time, but we'll see. We'll see. Mountains make it more difficult to be hit, but they're difficult to traverse. If you're riding on horseback, you can't cross them at all. Be careful. Thank you. Oh, you gotta love these tutorial sections. In fact, I was watching a video about the Fire Emblem series, specifically the Game Boy Advance games, because they actually released a game prior to this for the Game Boy Advance, but it was only actually released in Japan, just like pretty much all of the Fire Emblem series to this point. Oh, hang on. Do you know much about the sword held at the altar? It's called the Manikadi, blessed by the spirits. According to the priest, the Manikadi is waiting for the rightful owner to appear. It's so odd, don't you think? The idea that a sword can choose who will wield it? Oh my word. Beat sword on my tongue this episode. But yeah, and then they, obviously, following that, they decided to make a Western release for Fire Emblem, at which point this game came about. And the first section of the game that we're actually playing here, which is Lynn's story, it's actually, it serves as a tutorial to the main game. Now, I know I said about the likes of permadeath and things like that. Now, permadeath doesn't really affect you with Lynn's campaign. It does once you finish Lynn's campaign, but it does act as a tutorial, just to kind of get you used to the mechanics. It's from, obviously, the old stigma of, you know, these games are too hard for Westerners. Ooh. But, as we know, it all became a commercial success. And we did eventually get some kind of Fire Emblem games with less hand-holding. I mean, there is a good number of Fire Emblem games, right? The exact number kind of eludes me, but there is a good number. And there's actually a game that is Fire Emblem, but isn't Fire Emblem. It was originally created by the man who kind of envisioned the Fire Emblem series. He did like the very first Fire Emblem game and the start of the series, in fact, up to the point just before the Game Boy Advance releases of the games. And you know, some of the games were the hardest that you could ever experience, mainly due to some of their unfair features. And this game kind of, from that, became more balanced. But the actual creator, when he left the Fire Emblem series, he went away and he created a game at the time called Emblem Saga, which was to be released for the PlayStation 1. Now, Nintendo got wind of this, and it is very similar to Fire Emblem, almost to the point where you would think it was another Fire Emblem game. And basically they kind of sued the creator because of the likeness to this original game. And due to that, they had to change the name of the games on the PlayStation. And they then became known as, what was it, Tears... the Tears Saga, or something along those lines. And they released 2 of those for the PlayStation. And if you enjoy Fire Emblem, I would definitely say go play those games, because they are almost identical to Fire Emblem. But yeah, it's just one of those little things like you think, oh, I wonder why he left kind of the series to pursue something new, yet create something the same. It does make you wonder. Okay, Lynn, you contribute. Oh, do you know what? No, you're not. I'm gonna break this wall down. Take that wall. But yeah, it just makes you wonder why he would do that. But anyway, in regardless, you know, all the Fire Emblem games are, you know, quite the high quality. There's some features in later games which I don't really enjoy so much. I mean, I like classes to kind of stay as they are. I like having branching paths, but in some Fire Emblem games you get the option with classes to kind of, you can take them back to like a trainee class and you can make them something completely new, and essentially you can fully customize your army that way. And I don't know, I get why the feature's there and I see how it can be enjoyed, but that feature's not for me. You know, I like it saying you're given this and this is what you've got to work with. And I just like that for some reason. There we go. Haha, you missed. Okay. I mean, one of the other features that they kind of added to newer Fire Emblem games is you can play the game without permadeath. which I know it angered some fans of the series, but they did leave classic mode in, so anyone who kind of wants that original kind of challenge of the game can still play that way. Personally, I didn't see what the big deal was, but you can still play as intended. Do you know what? I know I mentioned this in a previous episode, but I love the permadeath feature. Don't get me wrong, it's frustrating, especially when you get to longer battles, you know, later on in the game. It can be really, really annoying. But, I don't know, I still enjoy it as a feature. I think it adds something to the game. Right, okay, let's get attacking. Done enough stalling. Come on, Sane, get that lance out. What do you think you are? What chance do you think you have against me? I did not catch that, so I hope I read it right. Because you never know. Actually, come on, Kent, you can finish this. Of course you can. Go, Kent. You missed. Oh, Kent. Okay, come on, Lynn, it's in your hands. Can you do this? Just make sure you don't take too much damage. Oh, you missed as well? Okay. Oh dear. This is where it gets scary. Come on, Glass, who are you going to attack? Of course you're going to tackle it. But you missed this time, and I'm okay with that. And there we go, and Glass is down. Nice, and a level up. Now, in later episodes, one thing I am going to talk to you guys about is some of my favourite games in the Fire Emblem series. Because there's some in particular that I do enjoy, and I'd like to take the time to really talk about. I mean, I can tell you what those games are. It's Fire Emblem, The Path of Radiance for the Nintendo GameCube, and its follow-up, Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Those are my favourite Fire Emblem games, and I will talk about them some more in the future. Ah, your clothing. Are you from the Lorca tribe? I am Lynn, the chieftain's daughter. Are you hurt, sir? Thanks to you, I am unscathed. You have my gratitude. And the sword, is it safe? Yes, I've sealed the sword safely away. Until I remove my spell, the sword cannot be drawn. Now, as a token of my gratitude, I shall allow you to lay hands upon the Mani Kati, touch the blade's pattern, and pray for a safe journey. Oh, thank you so much. What? The sword. It's glowing. It's the power of the spirits. Lynn, they have looked into your soul and they call out to you. What does that mean? You are its rightful owner. You are to wield the Mani Kati. No, I can't. I couldn't. It is the sword's wish. If you require proof, draw it from its sheath. It came out effortlessly. I never dared to hope that I might meet the wielder of the Mani Kati in my life. I am indeed fortunate to see your sword reach your hands. My sword? It is time for you to go, Lynn. You face a great many ordeals. Grip this sword and meet your destiny head on. Yes. Yes, sir. Woohoo! So, this is the Mani Kati, a blade with no equal. This is also unbelievable. Perhaps the most famous sword in all of Sake in my hand. It's not so strange. In fact, many legends tell similar tales. Special blades all over the land call out to their proper owners. And yet, when I saw you draw that blade in this, I felt something extraordinary. That sword was waiting for you, and you were meant to draw it. Stop it. I'm nothing special. Think of it this way. Some weapons feel more comfortable in your hand, right? Well, the Monty Caddy itself feels very comfortable with you. Does this make it easier for you to accept? It doesn't appear that either of us could use it. It does feel right in my hand. A blade that only I can wield. That seems reasonable enough. I can understand that. Oh, look at it, Rage. This is the Monty Caddy. This is my sword. I must care for it well. Castle Kalen. What? Madeline's daughter is still alive? Yes, Lord Lundgren. The girl is traveling with Kent and Sane. What are your orders? And if we let them be? Bah! I've heard that Northern Burn is full of bandits. She's just a girl. She'll not survive her journey there. I'm more concerned with my older brother. His life must be ended quickly. The poison. There must be no blunders. Yes, my lord. He suspects nothing and continues to drink it. The Marquis' death, do no doubt to sudden illness, is not far off. Soon Kalen will be mine. Ooh. And there we have it, guys, the end of Chapter 2.
And that's it for this episode, guys. So, as usual, please remember, if you have enjoyed this episode today, please hit that thumbs up button. And of course, if you'd like to stay up to date with all the latest content on the channel, including getting notifications when I go live, then hit that subscribe button. And if you'd like to let me know anything about this episode, any previous episodes, or in fact anything else you might like to see on the channel in the future, then please leave a comment down below. Thank you very much for watching, and bye!